Unless they know about the metaverse, there's no way they'll get any info on us.
Damned Phantom Thieves.
They were there? Yeah. What do those damn cops think they are?
Maybe the rumors are true.
Okay, quiet down. Well then, you two will go... Huh? Why? They'll probably have one of you wait... That's how... Oh, yeah. Those are the instructions. That just don't say more than is necessary, and try and get it over with.
Take a seat.
We're sorry to take your time. This will be over quick. Let's see. Ah yes, you're the one currently under probation. It says here you had a dispute with Mr. Kamoshida?
What's with that tone of voice?
I'm sorry if I offended you. You spend time with quite an interesting group. Yusuke Kitagawa and Haru The more friends, the better, right? I'm sorry to have taken your time. You're free to go now. Oh, I almost forgot. Do you think the Phantom Thieves are associated with this school? Don't worry. We're here to keep all of you safe, okay?
Thank you for your time.
Your responses will serve as great reference material. Takamaki-san is next. Could you ask her to...
I got so nervous, I almost stuttered a few times. I thought I was used to police questioning by now, too.
Seems we were all asked the same questions.
That's how they get you. They do that on purpose, then wait for someone to slip up.
I hope you didn't.
It was probably fine. Oh, I would have been done for if they saw how sweaty my hands were, though.
To think my name would come up as well.
Sounds like we can't take the police lightly either.
Hey, didn't you think that detective guy was scary? Not to me. He looked like someone who's dealt with dangerous criminals.
I'm sorry for all of this.
That's not true, Mako-chan.
It's not as though I hadn't predicted this would happen. Now that it's become reality.
We need to make sure we don't draw suspicion, and work to clear our names.
Right.
It ain't your fault, Makoto.
I'm gonna try to see how far along this investigation really is. I'm worried about the police too, but as of now, anyone in this city could be a mole. They were so popular, too.
Haru, can I ask you to search your father's belongings for clues about a possible culprit? I know it may be tough. No, it's okay. Now isn't the time for me to look away. As for everyone else, you need to be cautious of how you spend your time at school. So, I've decided to have you 3 second years join me on the school festival executive committee.
Why?
It will allow us to gather without drawing suspicion. Plus, trying to blend in will only do the opposite.
I agree. The more time I have to kill, the more time I'll spend worrying about all this stuff, no matter what happens. I don't want to regret my decision.
Don't jinx it!
It would be no surprise if they came directly to our homes for questioning. They showed up at your school after all. I should...
For now, the best option is to stay on the defensive. But we won't make progress at this rate. Let's try and figure out who the real culprit is somehow. Of course. Oh! Okay. Oh! Oh! Oh, man. Oh! Yes! Yes! Okay. Nice.
Yes. I have another suggestion. Call for the arrest, and the rest will go as you mentioned. Still, I'm truly amazed at the atrocious methods you come up with.
What's going on?
Do you know this one?
This is it.
Correct!
Nice going!
Damn it. We don't have...
You don't need to keep mentioning it. We're doing this to keep suspicions off of us, remember?
Goro Akechi. This one too.
They're mostly the same over here as well. Everyone's so eloquent when they can be anonymous. It's like they never accepted us to begin with. It would be nice if you did some work too, Ryuji-kun. You came to help us count these, right? Come on, leader. Can you tell him to...
We're gathering information too. You know, like, online and stuff.
I guess that's one way of saying it.
Whoa, look here.
Criminal profiling? The acts of thievery committed by the Phantom Thieves are mere fakes. And their true goal is murder? Every heart they changed before Okumura was just a warm-up?
So now they're accusing us of being a bunch of killers.
God, this is so effing stupid!
We have the results. First place is Goro Akechi.
What?
What are you so surprised for? We've been mentioning him this whole time.
Seriously? Not some singer or an idol?
It's because of us that his popularity has skyrocketed.
We're the ones counting the results. Can't we just make him up? We don't have to get him.
People will figure that out. He won by a landslide.
I knew people would vote for him, but this is...
It would be best for us to avoid inviting such a clear danger upon ourselves. I'd like a little more time to think. That reminds me. She seemed like she was looking into something on her own. It's not that Even one clue would work wonders for us. We should let her continue with her own. I hope she finds some.
Hey. In response to the police identifying the Phantom Thieves as primary suspects,
Even though my opinion has been met with criticism, I've held fast that the Phantom Thieves are not just. However, I believe the recent series of suspicious deaths is unrelated to their actions.
What? Did I hear you correctly? But Akechi-san, you were the first to caution everyone about the Phantom Thieves.
This doesn't change the fact that they are indeed a dangerous group. That said, I would like to express that immediately linking them to this case is far too hasty. There are still many questions to be answered here. It feels as though there is more to this.
After this conference, Akechi-san announced he will be limiting his media appearances and...
I wonder why the sudden change. What are you staring at? Don't let things get complicated, okay? Having to keep dealing with that stuff later on is a pain. By the way, you haven't been... I heard the police. As long as you're not getting involved. Well...
Hi.
Hi. Hi.
Hey. Who the hell are you? At your age? Well, I guess you got the heart of an enthusiast. You're a strange one, kid. Wait a s- Hey, I can grant that wish, but you better have the money. These things are worth hundreds of thousands of yen per unit. Sometimes they even reach the millions. You're not bluffing, are you, kid? Look, I ain't a bad dude. I've been known to compromise from time to time. For example, you help me out with my bit smuggling goods, destroying evidence, and as a reward, I'll introduce you to the special menu with good prices. What do you say? That's a good one. You trying to act all innocent now? Gotta fight evil with evil. I need a pawn of my own. Don't talk to no one about this. Now what's it gonna be? That's fine. Okay, I'll work up. You should be great.
It seems you had model guns in your possession as well. Their detail goes beyond a simple hobby. I'm sure some people believed those guns were real. You'll... Spill it.
I am thou. Thou art I. Thou hast acquired a new... It shall become the wings of rebellion that breaketh thy chains of captivity. With the birth of the Hanged Man persona, I have obtained the winds of blessing that shall lead to...
All right.
Oh yeah, when I don't got any business going on, I'll have you do some miscellaneous chores. Clean, run errands. There's plenty for you to do around here. Must be pretty exciting for an enthusiast like you, huh? Hey. Later.
Makoto, has Nijima-san told you anything about the investigation?
Well, Sis actually stopped mentioning anything about work. It's possible I made some sort of mistake. Regardless, I thought over the matter of who we're going to invite for our school fest. I'm considering asking Akechi-kun.
For real?
Weren't you talking about how you didn't want to draw danger?
I understand this is dangerous. But without a powerful source of intel, we won't be able to win against the police network. And I can no longer rely on my sister for information.
Wait, is this because of Akechi-kun's police connections? You're going to use him as your powerful source of intel? Bold move. I'm surprised to hear that suggestion coming from you, Makoto.
Did you see his press conference yesterday? One of his comments defending the Phantom Thieves stood out to me. There is more to this. I think he said that knowing for certain that the Phantom Thieves would be watching.
Still, there will be so many other students at the school festival. What are the odds of success?
It's a gamble. And the odds are less than favorable, but we can no longer afford to hesitate. What are your thoughts? In that case, I'll do it. Is everyone else okay with that?
I'm good. Whatever he says has got to be more reliable than what I've been able to come up with.
It would be reassuring to gain him as an ally, rather than simply a source of information.
Hold on, how are we even gonna get in touch with it? For real?
Could you send that my way, please?
I'll contact him right away.
Gotta say, I'm really not big on this.
Now's no time to be petty.
Just think of him as a source of intel, nothing more.
He says let me think about it.
Wait a sec. Didn't he say he wasn't gonna do any more stuff for the media?
That's likely.
What are we gonna do if he...
I'll keep trying. Maybe frustrating, but he's all we have at the moment. We need him to do it no matter what.
We're counting on you,
Is that so?
Yes.
Goodbye.
Good morning. Well... Yes.
Hey. Oh, yes. How about you?
This is it.
Right.
What?
Nice going! Yeah.
Welcome home. You're back awfully late. How has business been for you lately?
Take a look around. Is the Nijima lady doing well?
Unfortunately, we haven't seen each other lately. We had a difference of opinion.
What are your thoughts, Representative Shino? It doesn't surprise me that people say our country is lethargic. We've let these phantom thieves run amok. And because they've targeted only prominent figures, our government leaders have been hesitant. I apologize for any concern they may have caused, and will henceforth...
That politician's really honorable. I like how quick he says he's gonna do everything.
This is an important undertaking, and one I intend to confront with every asset available to me. The selfish criminals enacting this social reform are in fact the ones most deserving of reformation. Answering to the interests of the people as hastily as possible is my natural duty as a politician.
Man, this guy...
Rampant political scandals, thieves on the loose. We must resolve this problem. And I assure the people of this noble country that
What are you standing there staring off into space? Yeah, standing here is my job.
That politician is honest and carries an overwhelming amount of charisma. It feels like a trustworthy leader for Japan has finally come, don't you think, boss?
Sorry.
Criminals, hmm? Well, that must be how he sees it. However, that is ignorant of their true nature. It may be somewhat of a stretch to say I'm on their side. Having said that, I won't deny that I empathize with them on some level. If this Okumura incident was not the Phantom Thieves, if they only change the hearts of criminals, then even though they can't be considered innocent, perhaps my goals are not so different from theirs. I knew there was something special about you. I feel as though I could tell you anything during our conversation. Oh, that reminds me. I've been invited to a panel at Shujin Academy. Wait. I'm sure you... Considering it's such a good opportunity. Thank you for the coffee. It was delicious.
Glad you liked it.
I'm happy I could see you. I'll be going now.
Searching all along, complacent while alone, without a sign, without grasping it. The real question to be asked: where have I been?
What do you want to do?
Hiding both face and mind.
Whoa. Want to head back?
The festival seems to be a success.
There's definitely a lot more people.
Well, yeah. This place, Phantom Thieves, Kamoshida, Principal Kobayakawa. On top of that, we've got Akechi as a guest.
There may be police officers in plain clothes, too. Actually, they probably are here. We better be careful about... Acting like normal students is going to be important.
What do you normally do at a school festival?
Look around at the exhibits and eat stuff?
There's no set rules for this kind of thing. Walk around and hang out, like when we...
Hanging out isn't precisely the focus of the school More importantly, it's possible that both your names have come up during the investigation.
A number of the teachers had been questioned before, and even we were interviewed the other day, too.
Don't let your guard down too much. It's true that the initial members have been at this for a long time, making it easier to get tracked.
All right.
Now, let's leave it at that. We just need to be mindful about what we're saying, correct? Oh.
You seem to be having quite a lot of fun, Haru. You did mention that you were looking for...
I want to go around with everyone and eat at the refreshment stand. This'll be a great... Shall we head off to the stands then? Oh, right. This is your first time at our school festival.
They're pretty good, from what I've heard.
I know a great one. Follow me. This is the...
Made takoyaki?
New customers! I'll show you all to your seats.
So, it's your class's stand.
It's still a refreshment stand, isn't it? It's like a deserted island here.
Well, I guess it's good for talking since there aren't... We heard a lot of rumors even on our way here.
And it was all bullshit.
Here she comes.
Who cares?
Welcome home. May I take your order?
Take my order? What happened to the maid atmosphere?
There are a lot of...
Stick to a normal one. I bet they...
I'm so sorry. We sold our last normal one to the previous customer.
The hell? Well then, I'll have...
I'm sorry. We're out of cod roe.
Then how about this?
We're currently out catching squid. It'll probably take another 5 or 6 hours.
That doesn't even sound remotely possible! Ain't this whole menu just a sham?
Actually, we spent most of our budget on making the maid costumes look nice. We didn't put too much effort into the octopus.
Oh, I can see that!
Ryuji, you're making a scene. Then, what would you recommend with what you have now?
That would be the Russian takoyaki.
We'll have that, please.
This will take a little time.
Let's forget about the octopus and get back on...
On that note, hearing Kamoshida being almost treated like a victim makes me want to eat my stress away.
I've even heard conjecture that the principal was...
I kept...
All thanks to the Phantom Thief.
You know, did that Akechi guy agree to show up here because he believes we didn't kill anybody?
Or he may simply love large guys.
Oh, true. He didn't seem like he minded being pampered by the media at all.
We plan on stealing intel, but we might fall into another trap. I'm gonna be bummed. You are so carefree. Still, it doesn't change the fact that we don't know what Akechi-kun is planning.
Thank you for the wait.
Ooh, it's... Lies. I heard a microwave go off.
Well, it's not like I was expecting crispy takoyaki at a school festival or anything. So, what makes...
Could there be jam in it as a secret ingredient? That sounds quite delicious.
Well, one of these is special.
One of them's obviously red.
Dude, don't...
It's like, going for the obvious one is manly.
Is that...
Well, I'd prefer the most beautifully shaped one.
Oh, aren't you all going to eat? I think I'll... Wait, is she...
Do you want to go for the red?
Ooh, impressive as always.
Oh, I came to check...
Someone's eager.
But people ended up wrecking.
That's because you were sloppy.
I grew tired of the baseless rumors they kept bringing up, so I escaped to where there weren't any people. I'm going to have one of these. Let's just call this my performance fee.
But...
It's fine.
Eating it in one...
My throat.
Are you okay?
I'm fine. I just love, spicy stuff.
Hey, does he sound broken to you?
Well then, I'll see you, tomorrow.
Wow, he's really trying to hold it together. He's waddling around like some comedian.
It's like he wants to get picked up for some commercial or something.
But did he truly come to simply check the venue? This isn't good. I keep suspecting every little thing.
I know what you mean. I need to do my best tomorrow. We need to somehow get him to be our source. I'm gonna pull this off no matter what.
That Akechi guy, when he got here, didn't he say that everyone's all here? Everyone?
You're just imagining things. So, I guess we got through all of it okay? So, I guess we got through.
Yes, but the associated mental...
Seriously, I think I'm as tired now as I am after midterm.
I didn't mind any of that. I just...
I had fun as well, since I got to spend time with you all. What would you like to do now, Haru? Walk around a little more? I appreciate the gesture, but I'm satisfied with stopping here. Why don't we go home and rest up? We'll have to deal with Akechi-kun again tomorrow after... I have to agree. What will his next move be? Oh? Let's head back.
Yes, Quite. Indeed. Hold on. How about it? Well then.
Well,
I see. Indeed. Thank you.
Oh, yes.
I... All right. Thank you.
Well then.
Searching all along. Chasing while I know without a sign, without grasping it. The real question to be asked: where have I been? I'm a sharpshooter. I post masquerade. Hiding both face and mind.
Oh!
I'm a sharpshooter.
Okay. Oh! Oh, man. Oh, man. Yep. Nice.
Well then, we will now begin today's panel. Our guest of honor.
I feel kind of bad considering how many people have gathered. I'm sure you all would have been happier to have a singer or a mascot appear.
We'd appreciate if you could tell us about your experiences with the notorious Phantom Thieves. It'd be wonderful if you could let us hear more about your actual investigative process.
I'm not used to being the one interrogated, so please go easy on.
How much do you think he knows?
He talks about the Phantom Thieves are dangerous, yet he says they haven't committed any murder. Either he has an idea who the true culprit is, or...
Come on, Makoto. You gotta get it out of him.
As much as you're allowed to say, would you tell us how far along your investigation is on them?
Getting right to the point, I see. Well, if it's as much as I'm allowed to say, then everything on TV and the internet is all of it. We don't have any leads yet, and the methods behind their crimes are still unclear.
I see. Even with this country's power, arresting them is proving to be difficult. Is that the case?
I wouldn't phrase it that way, but, well, something like that.
Thank you for answering that question. By the way, it seems you've denied a correlation between the Phantom Thieves and the murder. Why the sudden change? Until now, haven't you upheld your statement? How are you so positive that they haven't?
Are you a little too comfortable interrogating people? Why, it's as if you're a prosecutor.
Excuse me. This is something I've personally been interested in, so I couldn't help it. But Won't you tell us? What reason is there that you'd claim their innocence when you previously stated they were unjust?
Mako-chan's really pressing for...
She's pelting him with questions.
Every person whose heart they changed have truly been criminals, including Okuma. Why then was he the only one who needed to be killed?
Why is that?
I must admit, I couldn't deduce a reason. That's why I believe that case should be thought of as if a different party is responsible. And if, this is all hypothetical, if the Phantom Thieves are the ones I know of, I can't possibly imagine they would kill anyone.
Your comment just now, does this mean the police have already identified who they are?
Oh, no. The police. But I have my own conclusions about the true identity.
He's gotta be
Pipe down. He's lying, right?
But if it's the truth...
You're not going to ask me who they are?
It may have repercussions on the investigation.
It's only my personal opinion, so announcing that here. However, there is a possibility that everyone present will hear
the truth. What's he planning on?
That's quite the confidence, if you're so certain. I'd like to ask you then.
No. They're people you all know quite well. It's mine. I apologize for the interruption, but I can't turn off my phone due to my job. Would you mind if I step away for about 10 minutes or...
I'm terribly sorry, everyone, but we'll be taking a break. We'll resume the panel in 10 minutes.
Please don't troll me online for this interruption, okay? Is there a room I may use?
There's the PE faculty office.
I want you to come too. Your friends from yesterday are here, aren't they?
Did you set the...
We only have 10 minutes, you know.
What do you want to...
No! That's gotta be shopped!
I have video footage too. Please, let's not feign ignorance. All of you can go to that other world too, yes? It's not just all of you. I am aware of that world too. I also know that when you traverse over there, your appearance changes. It's because of those mysterious powers. I found out about that world about a month ago. This had been installed onto my phone without... Dude, it's the NAP. When the app activated on its own, the scenery around... Quite frankly, I still can't believe it myself. But from the look of these photos, all of you seem quite used to it.
We've been listening to you blab on for a while now, but cut the delusional...
All of you are acting as Phantom Thieves in the metaverse. I can say so with conviction because I have the same power as you. No matter what you say, my belief won't change. In all honesty, I've been curious about you since the time of the Madarame, but to think it would end up like this.
We didn't kill anyone!
I believe that as well.
How can you be so sure?
Because I saw another. The real culprit.
For real?
Who was it?
I couldn't identify his face. He had... Actually, when I took these photos, I entered that world too. That's when I saw someone else moving about, besides all of you. He shot at me the moment he noticed me.
That's who killed President Okumura?
Most likely. At the very least, I was almost killed by him. I can't die here. I need... When those thoughts overcame me, I awakened to that power. Almost...
This guy has a persona...
This... I swear, it just... talked.
Morgana, our teammate who taught us about the metaverse.
Really? This is unbelievable. But it is true that you know things that I don't. Say, Morgana, Were you also the one who instructed them? I experienced that world too.
We go in the metaverse, we call them palaces, to steal the core of their desire, and those whose treasure has been stolen have a change of heart.
Ah. There's certainly no way anyone could figure out such an MO.
Anyways, back to what you were talking about. Are we in this mess because of that guy?
Although I don't completely understand the method, all you do is simply reform people. Someone else is behind the murder. However, the police have decided that the Phantom Thieves did it. They'll arrest you at...
They're going to treat me as my father's murderer?
I can't overlook such a grave mistake, which is precisely why I want us to strike a deal. I may be able to save you.
A deal?
I would like you to cooperate with me on investigating the truth.
And if we decline...
Then I think I'll have to inform the police about all of you. Along with that video I mentioned.
This ain't no deal, it's black!
Say what you will. This is the method that I believe is correct. The justice I uphold will not tolerate criminals who kill people at their leisure.
Justice.
You've heard that Sai-san is the one spearheading the investigation about the higher-ups. They want to capture those are the ones who are putting pressure on...
What of evidence that we did it? How do they intend on proving it?
Even if there's no objective explanation to the method, it's over once causality is established. Sai-san can't make rational judgments at the moment. If she were to be cornered, well, she may even make up a confession.
Make it up?
So, they're gonna make it all our fault? Just because they feel like it?
We haven't killed anyone, though! And we're still going to be arrested?
You'll be found guilty if you're caught. And it will be treated as a very serious crime.
Bullshit! None of that makes any sense!
Unfortunately, there's nothing I can do alone anymore to stop the flow of things.
And that's why you want our cooperation.
Yes. In return, I'll turn a blind eye to what you've done. Those are my conditions. That said, I ask that you disband the Phantom Thieves after this.
What should we do about Akechi-san?
I can understand how you feel. It must be hard making a decision on the spot like this. Well, you don't have to decide at the moment. Considering this is you we're talking about, I believe you'll come to a favorable... I'm glad we could talk. It's been a while since I've been able to spend such a meaningful time like this. I look forward to your answer. It was definitely worth coming today. We should be getting back. About that. I'm sorry. Would it be acceptable if the reason why you called for me in the first place was because you wanted intel? My business is concluded as...
I'll deal with it somehow.
Damn it! He had complete control over us!
Hey, they're go-
I'm sorry about the sudden break. But I'll have to end things here.
To make up for the time that was planned for this panel, the Rakugo Research Club...
I can't say anything in detail regarding, but I feel another great stride will occur again soon. I hope you all continue to pay attention to what happens.
Let's have a big round of applause for today's guest, Goro Akechi.
Was that really our best course of action?
He totally used Makoto's suggestion against him.
Indeed. We intended to get intel out of him, but to think it would play out like this.
So what? We'll just accept his deal?
He's got evidence on us. We really don't have a choice.
Damn it! What are we gonna do?
Calm down, Ryu.
How am I supposed to calm down?
What's done is done. We'll have to cool our heads and think more on this. We must make up our minds by the time he contacts us again.
We need to give this a lot of thought.
Similar occurrences followed in succession, although things have quieted down until recently. Furthermore, new information has come to light. He had received a calling card from the Phantom Thieves.
Why did Futaba have something like this?
If a calling card was delivered, we can only assume that the Phantom... If so, those occurrences back in spring can be attributed to them.
I knew it. Oh, God.
The post-festival party is about to begin in the...
Post-festival party? Nobody... Huh? Senpai, aren't you... Since we've run into each other on our... People say these kinds of events should be enjoyed with others, so let's go have some fun. It seems like it's already begun. Let's get in there, Senpai!
And now, it's the student! But before that, we've got a huge... Members of the dance club? Now everybody, join in! Don't fall behind the dance club.
Just standing around while everyone dances isn't... Senpai, let's... Very impressive.
Now that you're all warmed up,
Hey, we've got a little...
Senpai, I'll be back soon. Just wait here.
Who's that? Huh?
That's crazy. That was...
Wow.
I know, right? It's my dad. He's telling me to come home before it gets too late. Sorry to leave you like this, but... I will. The post-festival party... See you soon! It's so frustrating.
And now, round up!
Shit, I never knew.
All right. No?
Oh, he's going to choose.
How about that fluffy-haired girl over there?
Huh? Is he?
Well then.
He's talking to me. Oh.
Come, everyone!
Well...
And your name is? Wait, you're...
She's not coming.
I'm sure you're, my, deepest apology.
Oh,
So,
something to I have too many.
do you think the Phantom Thieves are really Shujin students?
Huh?
Oh?
Man, he's going in for the kill.
I mean, they are, we're all dying to know what Akechi-kun was going to say about... So, are they from Shujin?
Well... What?
Now this is drama! A boy caught in the throat...
Really? Wow, way to go!
So, Akumura-san, what's your...
That wasn't what we...
My, is this... But I'm a gentleman. It hurts my heart to bully... Well, did you all enjoy our blushing beauty?
Just when it was getting interesting.
MC, do your job! The post-festival party turned out to be more like an interview party. I still can't believe you said... Huh? Right, at any rate, I'm not sure what I would have done without... Thank you for saying... You're a mysterious person. I think the two of us will get along. Who knows what... For now. But I had... Here. I'd like... Now then.
Welcome home. You took off somewhere during the festival, huh?
Futaba?
I needed to calm my brain. Not just Akechi, but other stuff too. But anyway, I was just thinking about going...
The mass media has been causing quite a... No countermeasure for the Phantom Thief. They're saying... So...
Nothing that leads to a firm conviction.
What's going on here? Didn't you say that you were sure about closing? And I thought I told you that... Well, if things continue...
But sir...
I had high expectations for you. We may need to reform the op...
Please, let me see this through to the end. This case is something that I've always...
I know that you've been at this for a while now. Even before the police spared us the staff for it. If you can manage an arrest, I've made special arrangements so that you can question them personally. That's what you want. The leadership of this country, I'll make...
I understand.
You're allowed to take some bold measures if you need... Oh, one more thing. If the unexpected happens to occur, contact me immediately.
To you, sir?
I said that failure isn't an option, didn't I? Yes, everything is...
We're home! Sojiro?
I was cleaning up. This is a calling card, right?
You went into my room without my
I'll apologize as much as you want later. So, what is...
That's...
Is it something to get flustered? I knew it. This isn't so... aren't you saying?
Why did you... I mean...
Explain.
Hey, if this...
I'm talking to Futaba. I'll get right to the point. Is this a real one? Did they... trig... How about it?
Ever since I was trapped and I knew I had to leave it...
Futaba... Here, sit. I can at least listen to what you have to say.
The Phantom Thieves saved me. They stole my messed up heart. It's the same as Mom's research. They...
Wakaba's research about altering one's cognition. When she said she was going to go to the beach out of nowhere, and even the doctors had thrown in the towel. At first, I just chalked it up as other kids being a better support for you than any adult. As I kept watching the tabloid shows here, day in and day out, I thought your case kind of seemed similar to what these Phantom Thieves were doing.
What?
I'm still your guardian, you know. I'd never overlook such a drastic change in your behavior.
Sojiro...
But to think that Wakaba's research and the Phantom Thieves' changing hearts were about the same thing. Back in the day, my job was to be the bridge between the country and the lab that Wakaba worked at. It's around that time that I got to know her. She said something odd when we were out that one of these days, she might die a bizarre death. Who wouldn't take that as a joke? But it happened. If anything were to happen to you, I'd feel like I let her down. There's something I want to ask. Judging from your attitude, you knew about this calling card. You should have known that Futaba had a change of heart through the... Is there a connection? The first incident of a change of the kid who brought that painting here was... And then, you always seem to be linked to these incidents somehow. You know what people call them? Criminal. Why did you introduce such danger?
That's not true! I asked them! That's why he saved me!
Asked? Wait, are you saying that... he doesn't just deal with the Phantom Thief? You're pulling... Are you serious? You... Really?
Soji...
So, basically, I've been sheltering and, on top of that... What the heck?
I want to find the culprit who killed...
Wait.
She was killed.
Stop the...
Why won't you believe me? Didn't you know already? The way Mom died wasn't normal. Didn't you notice that her research was stolen by someone? Sojiro!
When she passed, it was awfully fishy. But what could I do? All I was able to do was run from it all. Run away, hide, and end up here as some old guy running a cafe. To be frank, I took you in for my own good. Like it'd somehow make up for what I'd done. It's basically my fault that you got burdened with all this crap.
It's not your fault, Sojiro.
I acted all big, lectured, even yelled at you kids. And I end up getting consoled by her. God, real pathetic, aren't I?
I mean, the one who killed Mom's the one at fault!
I see. Don't worry. Even if you are the real Phantom Thieves, I have no intention of reporting or kicking you out. I mean, who would believe such a story? Unless they catch you red-handed, it's impossible to explain that you're the Phantom Thieves. Let me just say one thing, though. Immediately back out of a fight that you can't win. Don't you get it? If, by chance, you pissed off the same guys that killed Wakaba, then they're not someone that kids like you can deal with. We're done talking. Come on. Time to eat. All that yelling's gotten me hungry.
Whew. If he turned us in, that would have jeopardized our operation. Still, we should tell the others about what just happened.
We're gonna win.
I should write something.